Okay guys, welcome to Sasomi's Crypto and Tech. My name is Solomon Gift and today we'll be looking at poolz.finance. So right here we have the website already opened. So I guess so many persons must have been hearing poolz and they'll be thinking what's poolz. So in a nutshell, poolz is simply a fundraising platform that links project owners to investors, makes fundraising way much easier. If we can remember the 2017 ICO period where there were so many scams, poolz right now is trying to limit the rate of scams in projects, and they are also trying to make it way easier for developers to be able to raise funds from credible investors easily. While from the investor side, they're also giving them some form of guarantee that they are investing in the right projects. So poolz make it their business to scrutinize the projects that they will list and at least create some level of confidence for the investors that are trying to invest. So poolz is not really the first platform doing this. We have PokerStarter and a few others doing the same thing, but poolz is doing this together with some other extra features which would go through, and also poolz is doing it in a different way. Like PokerStarter is doing it based on whitelisting, but poolz is not actually whitelisting anyone. They have the way they arrange their own tiers that you can, or that you have to meet up the requirements before you can participate. So we'll go through some of that in this video, and at the end we'll talk about the first project that they would be unveiling, or the first project that they just unveiled for IDO on their platform. So just stay tuned while I walk you through all of that. So here in the platform, you can see you can buy poolz, you can join their Telegram channel from here, and let's see some of the protocols that they have been integrated with. So they have integrated Ethereum, Tomo Chain, and Moonbeam. Just as I said earlier, poolz is a cross-chain token for pools and auction, and what that means is they made their system to be interoperable, where you can raise funds via Ethereum, Tomo Chain, or Polkadot. And we all know Polkadot. It's been doing really well since June, July of 2020. I think I know, at least I know that from $3 it's risen to about $20. And if you ask me, that's really nice, despite the fact that we're in a bullish market, but it's really, really nice. Let's dive into some of the use case of poolz. You can say poolz can be used for OTC deals, token pools, and NFT auctions. So you can take out time and go through some of this much later. But what this means is, for the OTC deals, it means that as a developer, you can create your own tokens and give them to investors in exchange for funds for your project. Poolz lets you do that. So let me give a realistic example. Let's say you're a developer and you have an idea to build like an exchange, a decentralized exchange. You can create your tokens for that project. You create them in the poolz platform, and you can use those tokens to raise funds from investors. So indirectly, it's a win-win. It's a win-win in the sense that poolz is giving you access to these investors, and at the same time, poolz is telling the investors that we have actually done our due diligence on these guys, and we find them trustworthy, and we believe that their project is a good project and it is worth investing in. So the investors can now come in and be like, okay, great, we would invest in this project. And poolz too have arranged their system in such a way that one investor cannot just come in and throw in, let's say you want to raise $500,000. One investor cannot come in and throw in $300,000 and take out almost 55 to 60% of your tokens. Poolz made sure that in their structuring, they limited all those things, and they give room for it to seem even and to avoid things like dumping on the developer side, dumping of the token and messing the whole project up. And also trying to secure the investors, Poolz also designed their platform in such a way that the developers cannot scam the investors by giving them fake tokens, or by giving them tokens that along the line they might abandon the project and dump the tokens rather on the investors via what is referred to as a rug pull. Poolz designed it such that they also looked into protecting the investors from things like that, and these are one of the reasons why I personally believe that this project is a project that would go more than 100x, and currently from the launch price it has done more than 10x. So we'll talk more about that later. So as you can see, they have the token pools where you can specify custom lock period for your tokens before it will be released to the investors. So what this means is, assuming you've sold out 100,000 of your tokens to investors, you can set a custom time where you would say the investors get 10% of the token in the first 1 month and another 10% the next 2 months, stuffs like that, preventing them from actually dumping the tokens, and also creating that scarcity for the tokens to be able to appreciate, and to also give yourself, the developer, the time to improve on the project and hit your milestone without any rush. And also they have the NFT auction, where as you can see here, they are bringing the demand for NFT to DeFi by letting you create an auction for your non-fungible tokens. So I think that is self-explanatory. So here you can see that the one-stop liquidity manager, and more of the features here are token factory, audit, staking as a service, and locked deal. And here you can see some of the companies that they are backed by. And here you have their roadmap. They started from third quarter of 2020, where they started developing the platform, and they did their seed sale, and they also did their testnet launch, and they actually put up the code on GitHub. And in the fourth quarter of 2020, they launched their MVP. The platform went live. They did their fixed token swaps, and also they implemented Tomochain testnet launch, and they also did the exchange listing. And first quarter of 2021, which we are still in, what they plan to do is migrate fully to Polkadot and implement the NFT support. Then also add the governance and pool staking, the pool staking that has kicked off, and also implement the stablecoin swap integration. And in the second quarter of 2021, they tend to bring up a mobile version, implement a multi-wallet and the synthetic token, and I really love that aspect of synthetic token, and also implement the cross-chain swap. So overall, I'll say it's a fantastic project, great idea. I'm giving the team thumbs up, and the CEO guy, like, he's doing a really great job. Like, I'm really impressed in this project. I'm really impressed. So let's just briefly dive into the price of Poolz. So as you can see, today, or right now, the price is at $39. The market cap is about $25 million, and trading volume is about $5 million. And the 24 hours low is about $25, and 24 hours high is $42. And they have a circulating supply of about 650,000 pools, and a maximum supply of 5 million. And that's really nice. And let's look at the all-time low. They have an all-time low of about $5, which was the price it launched on Uniswap, around $5, $6, $7, and it dropped to 5, and an all-time high of 42. Now look at the days. This actually was listed on Uniswap in barely 20 days, and it has gone from 5 to about 42. That's about 8x already. And mind you, this wasn't the price in the IDU. The IDU was less than $1. So you can imagine if you had bought this project in the IDU stage, you'd have been almost here, at least 40x up. Yes, I mean 40x up. And sincerely speaking, it's still highly undervalued. I mean, look at the market cap. If you dive into the way they arrange their whole participation in the IDO system, the tier arrangement and all, you know that yes, this project will really moon. And that's one of the major reasons why I believe it would moan. I'll talk about that a little later. So let's look at the Twitter handle. So here on the Twitter, you can see they have just a bit less than 9,000 followers, which I would say for a project of this magnitude, there's lots of room for it to grow. Like, it's highly undervalued. And you can see fully decentralized cross-chain token pools and auctions integrated with Tomochain, Polkadot, and Ethereum. And here you can see the listing where they reveal their first IDO to be launched on Poolz, which is Bolt Ocean. I'll do a separate video on this. So I would say this is a really great project. So for those that will be asking, saying they want to buy Poolz, once you click on buy Poolz, it takes you straight to Uniswap, where you can connect your wallet via any of the preferred means and easily swap from Ethereum to Poolz, depending on the current amount then. And the price is really flying, like it's really flying. So whoever wants to buy, I encourage the person, try and buy it as soon as possible, because they are only going to keep unveiling projects. You can imagine what happened within just 1 week of unveiling the first project. Price spiked from about $15 to now over $40. So what do you think would happen when they list the next 10 projects? I mean, one Poolz token can be as high as $150. So I would say it's a really good one. So let's look at their mainnet. So if you click on this mainnet, it takes you here. So this is where you can stake, and this is where you can also participate in the upcoming IDOs from. All you need to do is simply click on the connect wallets and you'll be able to access any of the IDOs here and easily participate in it. And one thing I feel everyone needs to know is before you can participate in any of the IDO, Poolz have something they refer to as tiers. And for this current IDO, which would be coming up in the next 18 hours or thereabout, there's a minimum amount of Poolz that you should hold before you can participate in it. And that's also one of the major reasons why Poolz would only keep going higher and higher. And I know most persons don't know, but the Poolz team has also locked up a certain amount of Poolz token for 1 year. So all these things that the team is doing and all this structuring, it only points towards one thing: credibility, security, and value for your investment. So if you ask me, I'll say this project has everything it needs and everything it takes to be worth over $150 in less than 3 months. And that's what I believe based on all my research done in the project. So guys, I feel we should take out our time and go through this project. I think it's worth your time, and I think it's also worth it for you to own at least 100 Poolz token. Why? Is so that you can be able to participate in most of these upcoming IDOs. The more the Poolz token you hold, the better tier you'll be able to find yourself, and the more allocation you'll get in the upcoming IDOs on the Poolz platform. So guys, please, you can still read up on this and get yourself some Poolz. I would recommend it because I am doing the same for myself. So don't take this as financial advice, but simply see it as me opening my mind for you to see what I too am doing for myself. And I won't tell a lie, I'm over 7x up from the time I invested in the Poolz token, and it's doing really nice. So guys, I encourage everyone to subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for our next video where I'll be discussing about Bolt Ocean and how to participate in Bolt Ocean, which is the first IDO on the Poolz platform. And please don't forget, if you want to purchase the Poolz token, you can do so by clicking on buy Poolz on the home page, or going to CoinGecko and then markets and clicking on Poolz/Ethereum pair, and it still takes you straight to Uniswap, where you can swap any amount of Ether for a certain amount of Poolz. So guys, please do your due diligence and try to follow them up on Twitter to stay updated, and also join their Telegram channel for more news and information on what the team is doing and for the upcoming IDOs that I would love to list. So once again, thank you very much. My name is Solomon Gift, and I hope to see you guys in our next review. So thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.